politics. Maybe we should get more into politics, like this politics, sex work, which, as they say, sex work is work, right? So Candace Owens thinks pornography is bad, but Cardi doesn't agree. So, according to Billboard, they said ban pornography. It is a psychological weapon intended to weaken our men. This is what the conservative political commentator, excuse me, wrote on the platform earlier this month. Now, in response, Cardi B shared an Instagram comment in defense of porn, and as seen in a screenshot shared by TMZ, saying a bunch of OMGs. Why y'all so against porn? Is it that bad for y'all? I enjoy it, but I don't know. I guess is like a 6 time a year thing. I personally don't feel no connection or addiction to it. Just a quick 1-2, nothing like real intimacy. She continued that adult content should actually teach men how to please a woman. Now, Cardi is the latest star to chime in on the topic of NSFW content and sites. In April, Ye, the artist formerly known as Kanye West, deleted his Twitter account after he appeared to receive a wave of backlash for announcing his own adult content website. The rapper tweeted a 6-second video on the phrase with the phrase "Yeezy porn is coming," and that's spelled CUMMING, directing viewers to go to Yeezy.com. Yeah. According to TMZ, Ye is planning to build an adult content studio under his Yeezy brand, which we've talked about before, and it's going to be he's contact with Stormy Daniels' ex-husband Mike Moss to discuss leading the project. I remember people was calling him out on his hypocrisy because he was up in here talking about how, he's saved and he's into Jesus and all this other shit that was going on. And people was looking at him with the side eye. Now, addressing this whole thing with Candace Owens and Cardi B, I find it quite hilarious that they're saying this. Now, here's the thing. I get it with Cardi. She's like, you know what? It's like a couple times a year that I watch porn, and it's a little 1-2 thing, and I move on. But porn is not necessarily something that moves me the way that it does a lot of people. Now, like I said earlier, when it comes to, everybody has their vices. There's some people that are casual watchers of porn, but then there's some people that are extreme. There are extremities in everything. There are people who have addiction to porn. There are people who have addiction to food. There's people who have addiction to shopping. There are people who have addiction to so many things. And it's all about moderation, in my opinion. And maybe who Candace Owens is talking about are the people who, take things in moderation. And I did talk about it earlier, but it's like similar to the situation. Look, there are people out here to be doing like weird, crazy stuff in regards to porn, and especially those who make content. Like I was saying before, if y'all get a chance, definitely go see my friend Nico Aesthetics. He did a whole full expose on Jacoby, apparently essaying oh my God, Castro Supreme, who, in case I don't know who he is, he's someone who did a lot. Like he's the porn that I used to watch growing up. Like I liked a lot of hood porn. So he was like, we had Latino Fan Club, we had thug porn, we had Enrique Cruz, who in my opinion did porn the right way because he had the finest boys up in there, and it seemed like they were really into each other when they were doing the intimacies. And there was a video that came out like 20-something years ago of Castro and Tiger Tyson did a scene together, and Tiger tore that pussy up so bad that Castro ended up calling Tiger by his government name in the video. I got the VHS somewhere. So, then there are people like, where they are so busy on trying to build a brand and get people to come over into their stuff that they take advantage of people and stuff. And, people like Nico broke it down. So if y'all get a chance after this show, definitely go check that out. So I love the fact that, look, to each his own. If people have their addictions, people have their addictions. I know in places like Texas, you can't even go on Pornhub. Like I think it's banned in Texas and probably in other places. So if people want to look, people do what they do. That's on them. And I understand like maybe what she's referring to is fetish porn because they have those too. They have the fetish porn or whatever the case is that people go in and they watch certain videos and They do all kinds of things. So they have like R word fantasy stuff, or they have that porn that is borderline pedophilia. So they have all kinds of ways. I'm not into that type of stuff. I'm not into the extremities of porn. It's like every now and again, if I want to watch porn or whatever, it's cute or whatever. But sometimes I have to say, for me, I get bored with porn. Maybe because I watched it so much when I was younger. I kind of get bored with it. Or one of the things I used to do, and I never tell nobody this, but when I was in my 20s, I had this friend named Eric. And a lot of times I would go over to his house and we'd be in his room, we sit and watch gay porn. And we said, and it never was like something that, um, because the normal thing that people would do is like, if you watch porn, then you're gonna do sexual stuff to yourself and each other. We never did that. We sat there like Siskel and Ebert critiquing the porn. Just weird, because I think like normally a lot of people when they watch porn or whatever, they're just like trying to get off. We never was up in there interested in busting up. We sit up there, like I said, like Siskel and Ebert, we sit there critiquing the scenes and all that other stuff that was going on, and that's what I was doing. So I don't think I've ever really been into porn in a way that like the way other people see it. So maybe I don't see it the way that other people see it. But here's the thing: we need to stop policing what it is that people want to do sexually, or however that whatever their vices are when they want to get off and that sort of thing. So I get that Candace Owens is trying to find ways to make herself relevant because after she got fired from um where she was fired from, what was it, the Daily Beast or whatever the case was? I don't remember because I never watched the chick, so I don't care where she's from. But when she got fired from her previous job, whatever, now it's like she got to tread, like she got to come up with things to keep herself relevant. So I say all that to say, let me know what you guys think of this story down below.